But first, it was a busy day at the Lubbock County Courthouse. 3 guilty pleas were entered in 3 different murder cases.
KCBD News Channel 11's Natalie Falkenberry was in the courtroom. She joins us now with what happened today. Natalie?
Karen and Abner, the first plea of the day was Derek Kimbrough. Kimbrough was charged with stabbing Jason Miranda back in 2021 at the Brentwood Apartments. Kimbrough told police multiple versions of what happened that night, arguing that he stabbed Miranda out of self-defense. Cassie Graham, the attorney for the state, says there was no evidence to back that up.
He said to detectives that he had taken a relentless beating from the victim. There are no wounds on his body whatsoever. The EMS checked him out that day on scene and there were no wounds on him.
Kimbrough's plea came just 4 days before his trial was set to begin. He was sentenced to 40 years in prison for the murder of Jason Miranda. Next, Malachi Gibson pleaded guilty to the murder of Mia Altamirano and Michael Bean. The murder took place back in 2020 when Gibson and Ricky Clardy got into a verbal argument with the victims. That altercation led to the pair firing multiple shots. Gibson was sentenced to 20 years for each victim. Lastly, Jake Canales pleaded guilty to the lesser-included charge of manslaughter. Now, Canales was originally charged with murder for the 2021 shooting that killed Christopher Castillo. Darren Slack with the district attorney's office explained why the state agreed to the lesser offense.
But investigators determined that there could be a negligent discharge involved or some kind of accident that related. So we had disclosed that to defense, as is our duty to do so. So based on that finding, the better charge is manslaughter.
Canales was sentenced to 12 years in prison for the manslaughter of Christopher Castillo. Karen and Abner, Kimbrough and Gibson will both have to serve half of their sentence before they're eligible for parole. And as for Canales, he'll have to serve a quarter of that sentence before the possibility of parole. We'll send it back to you.